Okay, we're in the car on our journey to the Palatki ruins, where we get to see how Indians lived and some carvings on the walls in the caves.
Explain that we're on a primitive road.
We're on a primitive road in our four-wheel drive Prius. That's why it's bouncing all around. We've been doing this for 7 miles, and we're on our way.
Daddy, look at the little white drawings on that wall right there.
Okay, and here we are. As we zipped right by, the sign couldn't read it as we were flying by. And we'll resume this video in just a moment. Okay, here we are at the ruins. We arrived in the parking lot. Actually get to see some cars from Nevada and California. And some of the scenery in this little valley. It's pretty cool. And we're gonna hike our little way into the ruins, which is about a mile or less. And we're going to check in at the cabin and begin our little hike.
Pictographs will be the hike in that location. Cliff dwellings we will begin with in this location. So as Sean turns the camera, you can see no cliff dwellings yet. And shortly we will be in a house in the cliffs. Come on, Anna, let's head down the trail.
On moss.
Okay.
And I got to pet it. It was friendly. Turning the mouse is friendly if you let me pet it.
There's the Indian ruins in the cliff.
If you notice, there's a door on that left. Last time we came here, we were able to go inside of it, but because the ledge is falling, they're no longer allowing us to climb up there. So we're just looking at it from afar. But we actually have a picture of Anna looking out that door. Okay, now get us on the rock. Anna, turn. Hi.
And here we are on the trail again, hiking our little ways up.
We're going to go see drawings.
Hopefully they'll let us in this Indian room where we can see the drawings that are on the wall. We were able to see this a few years ago. Anna was really young, so we hope that they let us in this time. And we'll start back up there. We've arrived at the Indian ruins.
Yeah. We think it might be.
Come over here, Sean, and Mary.
And it is Sedona. We think so due to style. And they did, we believe, revere the dinosaurs.
A turtle.
We have them.
There's a turtle right there.
Yeah, I'm happy to say
You
it.
can see the different markings.
They're
Let's go
still
down this way.
hopefully sleeping
Here's some
away.
animals.
I did see a rather large green lizard yesterday.
Look, probably buffalo or pig. The ladders. This is called the grotto. Anna, get in there. Turn around. Turn around. Look, here's some more. We don't want to show you these things right here, Rick.
The rocks came from a dwelling from the time of the 1100s. That would be the Sedona. And that would be a single person dwelling back in Bear Cove, which unfortunately isn't open to the public today. In 1924, a gentleman by the name of Charles Willard, he homesteaded. His wife passed away. He's 65 years of age. He comes out here and acquires the land. Keep in mind he's 65 years of age. He moves the rocks over there and builds that structure. We believe he lived there for approximately a year. 1925, he moves into a large one-room building that's today the visitor center. He built, dug a well, dug a foundation.
Okay, now we are walking in. Anna is going along the wall, looking at the different ruins, getting ready to go up to this man-made or Native American-made pit. Let me show you how high the caverns go. Variety of colors.
Look, a tent.
Then we'll take Anna over here. Come in, babe. Show us. Okay, then we can see here this wall built for protection and some sort of room. Tent. Keep walking around, babe. Okay, let's get her. Anna sitting on the ledge. Stay right here. I'm stopping here to get a picture. There we go. Hey, let's get Daddy. Sean.
This is a little dwelling that a rancher once built alongside.
Where
Put
the
this
Indian
wall up.
ruin site was. He came here, saw the Indian ruins, and built this dwelling around it. You can see he had a little room here. Most of this black, we believe, from when the Native Americans had a cooking pit here, and then it came up. Almost like an indoor fireplace.
What was that fireplace?
Okay, here we're at the Honanki or Honanki ruin roadway, and it's about another 5 miles, and we're at our next Indian ruins. And from the Prius 4-wheel drive mobile, I'll give you some scenery. Here we are in the Prius, covered in red dirt. I just want to make an observation that here's a Prius next to a V8 Toyota Sequoia 4-wheel drive, and here's a Jeep 4-wheel drive, and here's another 4-wheel drive over here, and not to mention the pink Jeep 4-wheel drive tours are located here. I just don't feel like the Prius actually fits into the group, but we made it. We will begin hiking down this trail. Somewhere along this cliff is where the Indian ruins will be built into. And we are way out in the middle of nowhere after driving about 12 miles on the dirt road. It took us to get here. It's quite the journey. But we'll be hiking in next. You'll see the ruins. Okay, we're on this trail. Over here you can get our first look at the ruins up here. This is a picture point. Somewhere in there is where they would live, in the hillside.
Honanki ruin. Stand right here so Daddy can show. This is the trail that we're going to be taking up to the Honanki ruins. Let's go. A living museum. Get up. You're okay. No, just brush it off.
And we're continuing on our little trail, and I feel like we're about ready to enter some of the ruins along this massive cliff that we're right alongside. Continue on this trail. Just kidding. It's only 3/4 of a mile. Pretty cool. Here are the Indian ruins.
Get Anna, not right here. How? We are water lily. What is my name?
Tony. Moonlight.
Moonlight. This was a 3/4 mile hike in. Of course, we ran out of water.
Okay.
And there you have it. Another angle of the ruins. Coming down this way, you can see there once was a room here. Very cool. Over here is where they would watch TV and play video games using their Nintendo and Wii systems. This is the computer room and the iPad area. People would play Angry Birds and draw something all night long. More ruins up here. There's some drawings on the wall. It's the moon with like what looks like a bear drawn underneath it. And some more drawings over here.